So talk to me. Of course, I've seen you acting a few times with Amy Schumer, and she's been accused a lot of joke stealing. So what's your take on those accusations and comedians who steal jokes in general?
No, I mean, look, I don't like any comedians that steal. I don't think she did. There's a lot of, parallel thinking out there. And, it could be writers on her show might have saw a sketch. That happens a lot. These writers, they can't come up with anything at their writing job for a comedy show. We'll come into a comedy club and they'll lift like a whole sketch. Like if I talk, so these writers, like what these writers, these staff writers on these comedy shows will go into a comedy club and they'll just lift like a comic's material and put it in a sketch or whatever. And they'll see something on YouTube or on the internet. And, if they just present it, hey, what about this sketch? Like, oh, that's great. Yeah, let's try to do this. So she doesn't really know where it's coming from. So I know her. She's not the type. She hangs out with all the comics and stuff. And she knows that, like, that's the worst thing you can do as a comic. I know there's a lot of videos, I guess, out there and stuff like that with similar stuff. But I would say she didn't do it.
Do you think it was more just a case of people going after her because she was the new top comedian?
Yeah, absolutely. They always try to knock the top person down, and all of a sudden for some reason, as soon as they hit the top, they try to knock you down, and then they're just going through all your material. Look, I'm sure I have jokes on some of my albums that maybe George Carlin had something similar that did way before me or some other comic. You don't know. When I come up with a joke, I go, well, this is what happened to me, and I'm going to try to make this funny. I don't know if any other comic ever talked about that, but it just exactly what happened to me, so I'm going to.